Hi.
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 We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Karri.
I'm Patty.
I'm June.
And this is episode 74.
Woohoo!
It's been a little while, but we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
It's almost Christmas.
Yeah.
We're a little giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to share our yard, talk about our knitting and show our projects, talk about some prizes and yarn, all the good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we should say we're from London, Ontario, which is the Forest City. And June and I are sisters, and Karri's our good friend. And yeah, so we're excited to be here.
Yeah.
The weather lately has been really weird because last week we had a huge snowstorm, like blizzard weather. And then this week, within a matter of a couple of days, it's just all melted and gone.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I think it rained almost all day.
Yeah. It's a bit of a mess.
It is a mess.
Our backyards are muddy.
Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to have a white Christmas or not, but I hope so. That'd be nice.
I think we're supposed to get snow again this week, but then it's going to go back up and rain again. So who knows?
Yeah, we have no idea.
It's wild,
No.
but
Yeah. I feel like we often have a green Christmas.
Last
And
year
snow
we
surrounding
did.
it.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just how the weather goes in southern Ontario.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good for traveling well.
definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we shall see.
Reminder that we have a year of the whips knit along going on. So you still have time to enter any whip you've been working on if you get it finished and you post it in our FO thread on Ravelry.
Yeah.
We have a draw coming up at the end of the year. So at the end of December, we will randomly draw some from someone from that. And there's a really great prize.
Yeah, it's really
Right.
nice. It's a really good prize.
Yeah.
So get your whips in. I myself haven't had time to work on whips.
No.
I have new knits, but not my whips. So I'm going to continue my own year of the whips for 2025 and hopefully get some more done.
Yeah. I think we need to extend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, we might not do a knit along or a knit along for it on Ravelry, but
We will be doing it.
personally we will be doing it
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. We did decide that we were going to do for this video because we got a couple of nice prizes that we'll talk about in a sec. But we're going to do a YouTube giveaway, and we will draw the prize in January because I think we're going to really try very hard, at least to podcast once a month.
Yeah.
That's our goal. That's our 2025 goal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know about you guys, but I miss doing it regularly.
I do too.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
2023 and 2024 were a bit of a whirlwind of crazy things happening. So
Yeah. Just unexpected life
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
But anyways, things are settling down, so hopefully we can
2025 is our year.
Yes. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Anyways.
But no, it's good to stay connected, and we miss our knitting community.
We do.
And also the motivation, right?
It motivates me a lot when we do these and when we get together and chat about knitting and not
And it's fun.
nonsense life stuff. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's a motivation for sure.
Yeah, and we always, we love the community as well, and love it when people comment and interact with us. It's amazing,
Yeah.
and maybe we'll actually get to go to some festivals in 2025 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
We
fingers
need
That
are
would
crossed.
be great because
Prioritize
I
it.
miss that because that's when you actually get to meet people in person and talk to people, and it's just so lovely, right? So I think that will be a goal as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to get, obviously not all of them because there's lots, but some for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's been a while.
it has
I think it's been a couple years.
a couple of years for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Wow. We're back.
Yeah.
For good. For real this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna do a YouTube giveaway.
All right. So I'll just talk about this one really quick. So this one is a prize given to me by Janet from Jan's Knit Studio, which is in Haliburton, Ontario, which is rather close to my cottage. So this past summer I went in and had a visit with her and a lovely chat. It was amazing to talk with you, Janet. You're such a nice person, and your shop is lovely as well. If you're ever in that area, I highly recommend you go in and check it out. June and I, have you been there with me before? Yeah, so Karri hasn't, but if you're ever in that area, you definitely should. Or us, you know, you never know. So anyway, she gave us a prize that's going to be part of the YouTube giveaway. And it's Unique Sock by Earth Yarns, hand-dyed self-striping matching sock kit. So I think you get two balls of yarn in there, and then this is
what it looks like. It's a decent sized sock.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
And a beautiful color.
It's
too,
so pretty, so pretty. I love it. So this is part of the prize, and thank you, Janet, so much for giving this to us. It was very nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then the other part, if you can reach that.
Yeah.
I'd ordered some yarn from Ginger Snap, so Kim and Colin, which you'll see when we show our FOs on something that we knit, and they generously threw in. Now I know we're almost done in December, but you can hold on to this until next year, or just open it all up whenever you want.
Why not?
But it's an advent of stitch markers and progress keepers. So for the month of December.
That is so nice.
So
there's little
cute.
pop outs, and you get to go in there and get all of your.
That's awesome.
So thank you, Kim and Colin, for that.
Yes,
That was really nice
thank
of
you
to-
very much. That's amazing.
Advents are so fun. So if you can, if you can control yourself, keep it till next December and open it on a daily basis. If not, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it would be really nice, whoever won, if you could take a picture. And show
oh
us
my
what's
gosh,
inside.
we
I'm
would
dying
be
to open
so excited to see
Yeah.
what you've got, what's all in here, because I'm definitely going to order me one of these next year.
Me too.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's our prize. And we will have all the details under this video. So to qualify for the prize, you'll make a comment under this video, and if you're not a subscriber, we love it if you would subscribe to our channel. However, you don't have to enter the contest. That's fine. Anybody can enter. And Karri has a great question for us.
Yeah, let us know, what is your most memorable moment of 2024? What happened that was exciting for you in 2024 that we can celebrate?
Yeah. It's an awesome question.
That is.
Yeah.
So I will have all the details linked under this video, and we hope that you comment and enter, because the prize is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
And like I said, we will be back in January to randomly draw a winner.
Yes. That's going to be exciting.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. FOs, or sorry, what are we wearing? Let's start there. June, do you want to start?
Sure. Okay, so I knit this last year, around this time. It's by Isabel Kramer, and it's called You'll Do, which I think is really cute. And yeah, I love it.
And it was her Christmas sweater, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I love, like, it looks like little Christmas trees, or even like, what do you call a bauble?
Ornament?
An ornament, not a bauble. Yeah, and I love it. I love Isabel Kramer sweaters, because they always have a sweatshirt feel to them, and they're super cozy. Yeah, and this I knit it out of Brooklyn tweed, and the main color is tartan, and I forget the gray. It's a light gray heather. I forget the name of it. But
Narwhal?
yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is narwhal. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it.
Great.
Yeah, and Brooklyn tweed it's such an, if you haven't knit with it yet, I'm sure everybody has because it's been around for a while, but it's just fantastic wool. It's light, it's not scratchy, but yet it's a little rustic and
It's warm.
Nice and warm, and it has a bit of a drape to it, and
It is really nice.
This is one of my sweaters that I wear very often.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty.
love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't knit something with Brooklyn tweed in a while.
Me either.
But I really, really enjoy their yarn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah. And the loft, which is what the weight you used,
Yeah.
right? Can be substituted for a DK as well, or a sport weight for sure. Definitely, like it.
Sport.
Yeah.
Because it's got that plumpness to it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've used it in DK patterns
Really?
as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it fills in.
As long as
You're
you
right.
get gauge.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that it was fingering
It is
for this
classified fingering weight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and I think and you know what? Actually, it might have been a sport weight. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember it took a long time.
Yeah.
There were I had a month to do it, and I think I remember knitting every night, thinking I'm never going to meet the deadline. But I did, which is what's nice about test knits is that they force you to finish something.
Yeah.
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 For sure.
Gives you lots of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so I'm wearing the There and Back Again cardigan by Tanya Barley. It was also a test knit. It has some detailing on it. My color is so dark that you can't really see it, but it's got elongated stitches, in the yoke part and then down the side as well. I have stuff on my lap, so I don't know.
There, you kind of see
see the
it.
texture.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, perfect.
So it's all in the yoke. It's a beautiful sweater. It's supposed to be, or it's a cardigan actually. It's supposed to be like an oversized fit, which I think I nailed.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It is. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfectly fitting. I love that it's oversized. And yeah, it was. Oh, and it also has a split hem. And in the pattern, the way she does the split hem was unique to me, and I loved the detail of it because it's very professional.
Yeah, it looks very finished
yeah.
and polished.
It was amazing. I loved learning that from that pattern for sure.
It's not just a split.
No.
It overlaps.
It
a little
overlaps,
bit, so it's
but you kind of got to pick up some stitches from the front or the back. I forget exactly how it is, but anyways, it's a lovely pattern. It's a DK weight sweater cardigan, and the yarn that I used is the Harrisville Nightshades in stiletto. So it's got pink, a little bit of pink in it.
Yeah, it's really
Love
nice.
Yeah.
It's like a pink undertone to it.
Yeah. And
beautiful.
it kind of overall gives sort of like a purpley look, but if you look at it very closely, you can see that it's definitely pink.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, I love it. Super cozy. The Harrisville Nightshades, they have daylights as well. The yarn is amazing to knit with. It just knits up perfectly, if that makes any sense. Like when you're knitting, your stitches are just they just flow off the needle and they all look so consistent. Like it's lovely yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
what?
beautiful.
I never finished. You remember that Jen Steingass one I was doing with the nightshades
Oh yeah.
and the spin cycle?
Yes. You should finish that.
You should.
Is that the one where it was like this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I need to finish that.
I
That's
know,
what I'll
I
do
keep-
over my Christmas holiday.
I've thought about that sweater a few times, Karri, and I keep thinking, whatever happened to that one?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be gorgeous.
Okay, that's what I'm
Yeah.
going to do over
You
my
should.
Christmas break.
Yeah.
And when
That's
I say
a great
like this, it's there's
way that
feathers.
colors
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, beautiful.
Yeah.
finish it.
Because it's nightshades, and I love the nightshades because it's got the blue in it.
Oh,
you
nice
have a
to
blue
knit
one.
with too.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question because it does look purple, but is it really just black yarn with pink through it?
It
And
is.
gives the illusion of purple.
Yeah, somehow
Oh,
they
Okay.
it somehow
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how they do it, but you can see like
Mhm.
little bits of pink, right?
Yeah.
So they've woven pink fiber,
Mhm.
just a little bit though.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like with black, or I would say black,
Mhm.
black yarn, right?
And it gives it. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I have another one, and it's I can't remember the name of it, but it's the black with the white
Oh.
in it, so you can really see it in that because it's a
Mm-hmm.
really large contrast, but it's beautiful. Yeah,
I'm gonna see
I
it.
haven't knit it yet. It's just in my stash, waiting to be knit. So
I have the purple one, so that's why I think I just
Right.
assumed that this was purple. I assumed that the base was purple, but it makes so much sense.
Right.
Nightshades that it's black
Yeah.
with That's
And I'm
cool.
sure if you had a skein of your purple here, they would look much different.
Yeah.
Even though they sort of, the illusion is they kind of look the same, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
I need to drop something.
Oh,
shoot.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
It'll be
Sorry,
easier on
Karri.
the edge. No worries.
I have a pile of stuff on my lap here.
The joy of being in the middle seat.
I know.
You need some drawers in your
I
table.
do on the end, but I was thinking at the side would be handy.
Yeah.
All right, enough of that. What are you wearing, Karri?
I'm wearing my Chalet Days sweater by Samantha Gurin, which we all knit, and Patty's is the opposite of my colors.
Yeah.
So her main color was this pink, and her contrast was this oatmeal-y gray.
Yeah.
Top down construction, fits really, really well. I love the fit of this.
It's
It's a little pilly right now. I need to give it a bit of a cleaning,
leaning.
Mm-hmm.
but
It's
yeah,
a
very nice sweater.
lovely design.
Yeah.
It's a
It was-
great design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I knitted in the La Bien-Aimée Corey worsted is the
Yeah.
yarn that I used. And yeah,
So pretty.
it's my go-to. It leaves a lot of animal fur behind. So wore it
It's
to work
kind
today
of
and it's
hairy,
like attached
isn't
to
it?
my work
Oh.
chair. I was like, oops, wiping that down.
Yeah, because we share chairs now.
Yeah.
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 But I find like this yarn, it's got little sheep hair still. in
Yeah.
it, right? Like it
Gives
almost
it a
looks like
fuzz.
human hair.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh.
With
do you
like
see
black.
that? Little
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great.
Yeah.
Again, another really great yarn to knit with.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's I love
Enjoyed
that
it.
sweater too. I love your color combo in yours too. I think
So
that's so
pretty.
nice. Yeah. And I do my Chalet Days sweater is another one that I wear often. but
Which I
it's
love your
full
colors.
of dog
Yeah.
hair right
Yeah.
now.
June's is very high contrast,
Yeah.
whereas mine and Carrie's are low contrast. But you can June's is beautiful,
Stunning,
because
yeah.
you can see the design, the
Yeah.
color works so well in it.
Yeah.
It's very very nice. One of my favorites of yours, actually.
Maybe I'll wear it next
You
podcast.
should. You should.
I have
Yeah.
to de-dog hair it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we will show some FOs now.
Yep.
And we all actually have quite a few.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Who wants to go first? Do you want to start with the
Yeah.
cowl that we did
Yeah.
together?
Yeah. Mine's still damp.
Oh, okay.
Put your sunglasses on, everybody.
Especially for mine.
So Stephanie Lotvin did. The last episode I showed, it was a mystery knit along, but it was a Halloween themed one.
Yeah.
But she also did, which just ended, I think maybe 2 days ago. So it's, you knit for clues for 12 days, and it was called the Merrymaking cowl or something like
Mary
that.
Cow.
Yes.
Mary Makel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look it up.
And it is Christmas themed. So yeah, this is what they look like.
I blocked mine funny.
They're so fun.
They look good together.
Yeah.
Like so, like a
They're
quilt.
very,
Like because
very-
they're so random.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very colorful.
Yeah.
Very colorful.
Yeah.
But it was super fun to do.
Uh-huh.
So the first
I have it
clue,
written.
like you can kind of see the order of it. This was the first clue, second, third, fourth, fifth. I think this was part of the fifth as well.
Yeah.
Six. Oh,
The
these
Greece
two
were 2 days.
Yeah, these were 2 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and I chose my colors from stash. So they're all just random colors, like balls that I had in my stash already. So I have no idea, honestly, what yarns, where they came from. They just came, what they are. They just came from other projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the same. I used just random as well. You might notice that mine's missing a couple days because I haven't. This is so weird. I think I've complained about it before.
The yellow sweater you brought in.
Oh,
My
yeah.
yellow sweater.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a dog. She's a rescue. I think she came from a puppy mill, and we think that they put sheep hides in. I don't know. She's obsessed with eating wool. Like, she goes crazy. It's like she wants, like, she doesn't just chew it apart, she eats it. So, literally, last night I was just binding it off. I had 2 more rows left, and I set it down, put it in the bag, tied up the string, left the room just to make a coffee, came back, and she had it out, and she chewed 2 great big holes in it. So anyway, I ripped it back to pre-hole, and I think it worked out really
Yeah,
well.
it looks
And I
great.
just did that between last night, this morning, and lunch.
No, it looks
Uh-huh.
amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I thanks Patty for tuning us
Telling us
into
about it.
these because
Yeah.
I definitely want to keep doing her cows.
Yeah.
I think she is such a fun designer, and I love how
She makes her knit
She did
alongs
it.
fun too.
Yeah.
She's very interactive and
Yeah.
And manageable clues, right?
Mhm.
Like,
very,
Mhm.
very.
I think we just spent like an extra day after the clues came out to finish it up essentially.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're falling behind at all.
No.
No. And she's so professional. Her patterns are just impeccable.
She puts so much work into it
Mhm.
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
it is worth even just buying the pattern to support her because of all the work that she puts
Yeah.
into her patterns is incredible.
Yeah.
Like so detailed and so like every clue it was a mystery, so you didn't know, but when the clue came out you kind of had an idea because there'd be reindeer on the page somewhere or wreaths or
Oh,
you know what I mean,
Little
like
hints. Yeah.
little hints as to what
Mhm.
you were going to be doing and but not actually coming out and giving it away, right?
Yeah.
Like it's amazing. I love knitting her patterns. I think they're adorable.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I've
Very
made a
fun.
couple of her mitten patterns before, and I love them.
Mhm.
We were doing a mitten knit along, and I'm not into it, so actually I'm just gonna knit her mittens. I'm gonna find a pattern and knit some mittens.
I
idea.
I am into the knit and knit along, and I'll show. They're my whips, so I'll show that to you soon
Yeah.
because I love mine.
So mine is very dramatic and bright.
Oh, I love it.
And I got this yarn. I didn't use scraps because I couldn't decide. I was having a hard time deciding what leftover yarns I wanted to use and how to pull them together. So I ordered a kit, and this was from Ginger Snap. So how amazing are these neon colors?
Incredible,
Amazing.
It looks so good. I love
Yeah,
it.
me too.
It's
It's
very
like-
fun.
It's
Yeah.
like a box of neon Crayola
Yeah.
crayons.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
So I have lots left over that I'm gonna make a fun pair of socks using all of these
Oh.
colors too.
Such a good
It's a
idea.
great idea.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's so pretty.
yeah, I had to take it off. I was getting really hot.
Oh, I'm gonna leave mine.
Ginger Snap has, like, I have a lot of green of Ginger Snap, and she makes my favorite green. Like, I don't know, maybe because she uses like a neon green. But
Yeah.
yeah. I love I love it.
Yeah.
I think they all are really fun and cute.
Yeah. Very
They
cute.
were a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a fun little Advent knit along to do
It
for
was.
December.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get you in the Christmas mood as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
It was fun.
Yeah. I wonder if she'll have an Easter one.
Maybe. Yeah.
We'll have to keep an eye out for
Yeah.
the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to show these real quick.
Mhm.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you have some socks, Karri.
Yep.
So the last time we did a video, I showed the yarn. I don't think I hadn't started them yet because I was going away to Alberta for like a few days, and this was I call them my Alberta socks now because I didn't actually knit both. I knit one while I was away, but then the following week I kept going and had a pair of socks like right away.
Nice.
So, and I think they're so cute.
They're
They
adorable.
are.
I love how they turned out.
Mm-hmm.
The yarn that I used is from Full Moon Fibers, and I don't know if I thought I brought the tag.
The mint color, the mint one.
Yeah. I can't remember the colors.
That's vanilla dip,
Okay.
Okay.
So
colorful.
vanilla dip, and then you said the mint
Something
color?
mint. Yeah. It's a
It came as a sock set though,
mm-hmm.
and it was 50 gram skeins of yarn. So for each of them. So I tried to use like half and half of the yarn so that I would have enough to make each sock the same. And it worked out perfectly. And I actually have like not a lot left, but a little bit left of each one.
It's such a pretty minty color.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Blue, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to do that, what I did is I did the toes and the cuff the same, but then I did like a big stripe each of at the top and the bottom, and then for in the middle to keep it the same, and I wanted my heel to be kind of cohesive with it as well. I think I did like 10 rows of solid of the vanilla, and then I striped them.
Oh, you alternated.
That's
I
cool.
alternated for 2 rows each. So there's
It's a great idea.
yeah. And then I made it so that my middle stripe would match my heel, so it looks very
Yeah.
cohesive.
I really like that.
Yeah, I really like it too. It was really fun. And I didn't use the pattern. I just, played with the yarn while I was knitting and just did a vanilla sock with a shadow wrap heel. And I did toe up.
Nice.
But I love them, and now I can wear them.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I didn't find the name of the mint.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, they're very pretty.
And then the last podcast I had one almost done, and I finished both now. These are for my husband. They're the Kansas City Chief colorway from Polka Dot Creek.
They look amazing.
Fun.
He's going to love them.
Yes.
And I did a toe up sock, just vanilla, just
Yeah.
knit.
Shadow
knit.
wrap?
No, just a German short row.
German shirt. Oh,
Yeah. I've never tried the shadow wrap, but I was scrolling on Instagram tonight, and is it Hey Brownberry that does it? Is she the one that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Earth Tones girl.
Earth Tones
Earth
girl.
Tones,
Yeah.
right.
Does the shadow wrap heel, and she was showing it on a reel, and I was like, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should. It's a good one. The German short row one is great as well. It for me though, because I tried when I started doing the short row heel, I tried I think 3 different ones and landed on the shadow wrap because it's the one that I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you know
that's
what
the
I
same
mean?
with this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to look it up. I can just knit it and
Exactly.
not think
Yeah.
about it, and know when I need to stop and start knitting
Yeah.
the stitches back on.
Yeah.
Did you German short rows? Yeah.
Yeah. And I did try that one as well, but I was going through a phase of trying several different ones, and
Yeah, it just.
I mean, yeah, it just stuck, and that's what I know, and I'm happy with that. But there's lots of different short row heels that you can do, and the German short row the one that you did is also a very good
Yeah.
heel.
Yeah. It looks great.
It
I wanna
does.
see.
It's lovely.
Oh, those are so nice.
They are. And that's from Timber, no,
Polka Dot Creek.
Polka Dot Creek.
Yeah, they have a nice weight to them.
They're light.
Yeah, he can finally wear them. They've been sitting here until I could show them.
Oh, so he knows.
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
No.
Oh, he'll be happy.
He's probably forgotten by now because it's been a while. So, and then I did the Andrea Mowry knit along that she does over the American Thanksgiving weekend, where you try to knit a pair of socks in a weekend, and I did it. I was very
I
can't believe
I
I did it
know.
myself.
Carrie.
They're the oxbow socks, so they're a shorty sock, but
They look so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Yeah.
They look
I
so
love them too.
comfortable.
And I don't know the yarn I used. I feel like it was a Tanis Fiber Arts one that I had.
It's
Possibly.
really pretty.
Yeah.
It's really
You-
nice.
Beautiful color.
Oh, yeah.
And those are knit cuffed down
Nice.
with
Yeah.
like a heel flap and gusset heel, which I don't often do. And I love it. I love doing that heel too when I do top down socks.
They are so nice.
I like how she did the heel and how she extended the pattern design
Yeah,
into the
into
back
the
of the
heel.
heel. It looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are, and this is fingering weight?
I don't
I
know.
think, well, she had two of them.
Okay.
I casted them on as well.
Yeah.
Mine's a whip because I did not finish in time. And I did the fingering weight, but she did have a DK version as well.
Yeah. I can't remember what I
No.
did. Hold on a second. Maybe I wrote it down.
I just can't believe you
I'm
did it so
sorry.
fast.
I know. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
No, I did not have
I was
yarn.
away that weekend, or I probably would have banged some out too, but I did not have
I'll
time.
definitely knit this sock again.
Me too.
It was a great
Yeah.
pattern.
Well, I have to finish my first one.
I might even make like a longer version
Yeah.
Mhm.
of
It's
it.
really nice.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Yeah, they look so cozy.
I feel like it was sport weight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you could go
Yeah.
fingering
Fingering
or
or
DK.
sport. Or DK, yeah.
I'm sure you could make it work.
Totally.
But yes, I am horrible at keeping track of things, so I have no idea what yarn this is. I do think it's the Tanis Fiber Arts because I had a bunch of her yarn. I was gonna do the Andrea Maurer fade sweater.
Yeah.
And I bought some yarn to do the fade
Okay.
with it, and then I never did. And I'm like, why am I sitting on this yarn? Because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start knitting with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I knit those.
Very
Those are my
nice.
2 socks that I finished since we last met.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim?
Okay. So I can show this because it's getting released tomorrow. So this is a test knit that I did for Tiff Nealon, and it's called Painted with Yarn. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun to knit. And so fast. I think I knitted in 2 days. Like
Very
evenings,
nice.
you know, like not the whole day. And I absolutely love it. So keep your keep it on the lookout. I can't talk tonight for that pattern because I think you'll really love it, and the fit is perfect. When I blocked it, I just laid it flat, so it's got a bit of a seam in it. But I'll show you what it looks like.
Oh, those colors look so good on you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they
gosh,
do.
thank you. I feel like wearing it because I'm having a bad
You
hair day.
should.
No, you're not. Your hair looks awesome.
Oh,
today.
thanks. Yeah, I love it. I love how it fits. Like it's that hug feel
Nice.
for a hat, and I like how it's a little.
Yeah.
This yarn's a bit stiff, so it stands up a little bit. But yeah, I love it. Mm-hmm.
Very
It's
cute.
very cute.
Thanks. I used Pure Gint yarn.
Oh.
Now this
nice.
was this the pattern where you could follow the pattern or kind of like build your own color
Yes.
work?
Yes, I forgot to mention that. Thank you. Yeah. So I pretty much stayed with her. So she gives a sample of like. So if you don't want to be creative, you can just knit the sample that she gives.
Yeah.
And I veered off just slightly in my colors here, but yeah, the pattern was so much fun because you can chart your own color work pattern into it.
Nice.
Oh.
And it includes like all this chart. I don't want to give too much away, but it includes a chart paper and everything you need to be able to. Yeah,
It's
it's
fun.
fun.
That's really
It was
fun.
fun. So I got my I actually have one charted out because I'm going to cast on another one. But I got my colored pencils out and filled it all in to see what it would look like.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah,
that's fun.
yeah, it was fun.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I did write this down. It is not Thames Fiber Arts. It's dragon string
Ooh.
yarn in the
Okay.
color of Poseidon's wrath.
Oh,
Wow.
So it's just from my stash,
it's really pretty.
but it's
Yeah.
dragon strings.
It's
I
beautiful.
love it. It's
Mhm.
very nice.
And Dragon Strings is local to us, right?
I don't. They're in Ontario somewhere. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I think
where.
so.
Yeah.
They're local in the sense that we're in the same province.
Yeah. Doesn't say. I was just
No.
looking up to see if they have any.
Yeah, we see. I'm sure I bought yarn there because they're often at the same festivals that
Yeah.
vendors at festivals that we go to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But anyways,
Nice.
that was that.
All right. Well, I'll show a hat.
Yep.
I know you have some as well. So, this is a test knit that I did also for Tanya Barley, and it is called the Frostberry hat. And I think it was a DK weight hat. Let me just, DK weight hat. And it's beautiful. Sorry,
is it
but
ever.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love everything about it.
Mhm.
It was so much fun to knit. It wasn't a quick knit, I must say that, but it's worth it.
Mhm.
It's got, like a fairly long brim, so that took a while. It's knit on smaller needles. Like I think it's knit on it's knit on a 3.5, and then the brim is a 2.75
Ooh, that is.
in millimeters.
Mhm.
So fairly small, and also you'll see that there's a lot of purling in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're knitting in the round, but it was so worth it, and I would definitely make more of these. I love it. It was great. So you can see that it has these little noobs. Is that what you call them? Noobs.
Baubles.
They're baubles, but they're also called noobs.
Oh.
They're called noops in the pattern. I love the double brim because that's my jam. Because especially, it just keeps your ears extra warm. I love the
It
fit.
looks so good.
I know.
It looks so comfortable.
It's beautiful. And then the yarn that I used, I was a couple of years ago now part of the Breed of the Month Club by Long Way Homestead. Looks like that. And so I have several skeins of different breeds of yarn in my stash, and they're different weights as well. And I decided that wanted to use one finally. This is the first one that I've used that I have. And so it's the breed of the month for this yarn is the Polworth, which is named after a community in Australia where that's where the breed was developed. It's they bred Merino Brams and Lincoln Ewes for the yarn. And yeah, so anyways, the yarn, when you get it, you get a little card that tells you about the breed, which is very interesting. On the front, it gives you a little description of the breed itself and how, they made the breed, basically. And then on the back, it tells you about the wool. So it tells you like the fiber diameter, fleece weight, and just different little tidbits about the wool itself.
That's very cool.
So this one is it's a worsted style, and it's a smooth yarn, which you can
it's really
tell,
nice.
right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. and I loved knitting with it. It locked beautifully. It's soft. It feels woolly yet it's soft, right? Like it's so nice. So yeah, so I have several other skeins that I intend to knit with
Cool.
soon, I hope.
Yeah.
And I can show you more of what I have.
Nice.
But it's a cool club. I think they're still running this club. I'm not too sure though, 100% about that. But if they are, it's definitely worth it. It was a fun little club, monthly club to join.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. And it's in Canada.
It is.
Manitoba, right?
Yeah. Grown in Canada.
Oh, we thought I saw on that tag. It said Manitoba.
Maybe.
It's the
Manitoba.
longhomestead.com,
Yeah.
so you can look it up.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Yeah. So the Polworth that they sent me, so the yarn that they sent me for this month, it came from Spirit Sands Shepherds in Carberry, Manitoba.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
I love that.
I know.
Give it a thunk. When I
Yeah.
first started knitting, I thought all sheep were the same.
Definitely not.
Nope.
I knit a Musselburgh hat by Isolda, is the designer's name. I think a lot of people know about this hat where it's just a big tube that you just knit in the round. And it's really cool. You don't have to like do a gauge swatch or anything. You just start the hat with the yarn you want and like the needle size that's appropriate for that yarn. And as you increase the crown of it, once you get to a certain amount, then you do your gauge. So you measure your stitches between the increases, and then you measure your head, and there's a whole chart, and you can figure out which gauge you want,
That's cool.
things like that. And then you just, it's a, what's this called? A double
Yeah.
weight hat? I don't know what.
Double folded.
Yeah. And then it's like quadruple folded on the brim. So you can either wear it like
Slouchy.
slouchy if you want to be a hipster.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't. I want my ears
To be warm.
to be warm. So I'll flip the brim so I have 4.
Cute.
It's very cute.
I love it.
Yeah, it was fun to knit. It's like
Yeah.
perfect TV knitting or
Yeah.
chatting with somebody knitting because you're just knitting in the round the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
time until the tube gets to a certain length.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt this one was kind of a little loose. Like I like really, really snug hats. And I feel like it's a little loose, so I started another one. And made it a bit smaller, like diameter wise, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
This is Tams Fiber Arts.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Look how
It has like
perfect
the
it
jewel
is.
tones in it.
Oh, I love it.
Like,
It's gorgeous.
it's gorgeous. No pooling whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's
beautiful.
perfect.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. So
Fun.
I just copied you. But it is beautiful.
Yeah. I was watching
I love it.
Yeah. I was watching a podcast, I don't know, like a couple months ago, and they were knitting, it was a bunch of sisters, the Cozy Up sisters, and they were knitting a Musselburgh, and they were using, they were putting their yarn inside it. They said it's like a yarn bowl while you're knitting
yeah,
it.
totally. Totally.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can knit it to, she's got like a whole chart
Yeah.
from children to large adult heads. So
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's a great pattern. I feel like thousands of people have knit this.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which tells you how great of a pattern it must be.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The idea of just like casting on and not doing a gauge swatch and then doing it while
Yeah.
you're knitting to just adjust it to what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you told me you were knitting that, I remembered that I knit one of those a long time ago, and I pulled it out and I've been wearing it and love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
because the double thickness
Yeah.
too, especially when it's so windy and
Oh
cold,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Mine's a bit short though. I can't really fold it up to make it a brim.
you need to knit a longer tube.
Yes.
And then I'll just show one more hat. I
Yeah.
think. This is by Andrea Mowry. It's the tincture hat. It's very low contrast because I was using the leftover yarn for a cowl that I was
And
knitting.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, so it's just
I love it.
color
Me
work
too.
throughout.
I love the colors of this,
Mhm.
Karri.
Me too.
That is Sonder yarn in the Sunday morning DK. I got it for, again, a sweater, which I've been sitting there staring at it, and I'm like, just knit something with it. You can always get more yarn later for a sweater
Exactly.
when the need calls. So
Mhm.
I knit that hat. It's a looser hat.
I kind of like
cute.
that, though.
It's a slouchier hat. Like, it's not like on a super cold day when you need your ears.
It's
nice
good
and
for
tugged.
like the fall, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Spring, right?
Yeah.
Because I have loose hats like that as well that
Yeah.
feel exactly like that. And
Yeah.
I wear them on hikes in the fall and the spring. And
Yeah.
they're perfect because you don't get too hot, but
Yeah.
it keeps your head warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when you need a little something.
Yeah.
So.
It's so pretty.
Or
It's
if you
such
just
a
want to
hat.
look stylish.
Having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
You just need to put a hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got
Yeah.
2 hats done. and
Love it.
I'm proud of myself with all my hats.
I know.
I really like that you often choose low contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
It is my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
For
2
sure.
hats too.
Oh, nice.
I did this one. So
Cute.
I have another thing that I'm going to show, and this was leftover. It's a sweater, and this is leftover yarn from the sweater that I knit, which I'll show in a sec. But this is the boyfriend hat. It's actually a set. So the pattern comes with the hat, and then with the same pattern design, you can knit a scarf with this as well, which I didn't knit, but I knit the hat, and I love it. And I don't know, there's something about this hat, especially when you put it on your head.
Ooh.
I know, like
It's
it looks
adorable.
so different
Mhm.
on your head than, because when I finished it, I'm like, yeah, it looks great. It was fun to knit and everything, but it's kind of funky up here is what I was thinking.
Mm.
But
Oh,
then
no, it
you
looks
put
great.
it on,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh no, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is really good.
I love
Yeah.
it, and it's double brimmed as well. Actually, the whole entire thing is knit in a broken rib.
Oh, cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then you do a quick decrease. I think it's only like maybe 4 rows for the decrease, so it's like a very,
Yeah.
very cinched at the top. But it was really fun to knit, and it is in worsted weight, so pretty quick. Didn't take that long, just like maybe 4 evenings. And I love it.
Yeah, I like the color of it.
So the yarn that I used,
Oh my god.
you
it's
said
so nice.
before that you always wanted to knit this pattern.
Yes.
When I said I was going to knit
Yes.
it, and now
Now I'm going to.
Yes.
Gosh, I love it.
I know.
It feels so good.
It does. The yarn that I used is Knitting for Olive in the Heavy Merino in the color Copper.
It's a really pretty color.
Isn't that nice?
Mhm.
It's so nice.
I'm gonna try that too.
Yeah.
It feels so good, June.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh,
It's
does
like-
it ever?
It's like a hug on the head.
Yeah,
right?
but it's
I like
light.
a good hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And the,
really
the
nice.
shape of it just forms on your head so perfectly.
Mhm.
Like it's maybe because the whole thing's ribbing. I don't know what it is about that hat. But
Yeah.
when I put it on, I was like, I like this. a lot.
Yeah.
I need more.
That's really nice. I might have to knit that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I don't think we
if-
said who the designer
I'm
is.
just going to look that up because I can't remember. So it's called the Boyfriend Set. And it's free. It's a free
Oh,
pattern.
even better.
So, so this is the hat and the scarf.
Cute.
And I love the color that they used on
Yeah.
this as well. It's like
It's like a forest green.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
beautiful. Yeah, and it's a free pattern, and it's super well written. It's very simple and straightforward. Like it's not a hard pattern to knit at all. I don't have enough of this to make a scarf, but I picked other yarn to make the scarf with.
That'll
cord.
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll match.
Nice.
But I'd highly recommend it. And there's like over 700 people who have knit it.
Wow.
Projects on Ravelry anyways. So yeah, it's a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the yarn, the pattern that I bought the yarn for was a test knit that I was doing for the petite knitter, and it's called Geologica, and it's amazing.
So nice.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
I know, isn't that nice?
That texture is amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
It shows up so well with this color as well. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. So it's a yoked sweater. The pattern was released, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And it's got this beautiful textured yoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's knit top down, easy to follow, well-written pattern. I think I had to, in one of these little sections, I wasn't paying attention and messed it up and had to go back a couple of rows. So you kind of have to pay a little bit of attention when you're knitting this, obviously, because it changes every row, right?
Yeah.
But it's well worth it. And
Wow.
yeah, I don't know why I didn't wear it tonight. I felt like wearing the cardigan. So I'll wear it
Gorgeous.
next
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I love it.
Good job, Patty.
I think I knit, she has a long version and more of a crop version, and I kind of went in between the two. So it's not like super long or too short. It's just, I don't know how many inches. I think
just
maybe I
right.
did 9 inches for the body and then about 2 inches of ribbing. So 11 altogether. I think that's what I did.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like it has a very relaxed fit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very comfortable, very sweatshirt like feeling to it.
Mm-hmm. Those are my favorite.
And this yarn, I don't know that have you knit with this
I
before?
love
I
knitting
know.
for
I was
Olive.
gonna say, have you, Jen?
No.
Yeah. I don't know if I have either. I know that I have some, but I don't think I've actually ever knit with it until I did these 2 projects, and it's so nice. I love
Yeah.
it.
It looks
It's
perfect.
so soft.
Like the stitch definition.
Yeah. But it blooms nicely and it's just soft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
That's all my FO. Yes.
I have one more. Do you have any more, June?
I have one that I'm not supposed to show. It's a test knit that I was working on for Jennifer Steingas. And yeah, so I'll show it next time. I'll wear
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then this one I was showing, I was almost done. I had to rip back because I made a mistake. And then our last episode, I showed it and I finished it. And it's the Andrea Mari Night and Day cowl. So this is why I ended up knitting this hat, was because of this.
Perfect match.
So
Cute little set.
again, low contrast. The one she has on her pattern is like black and white, so it's very high contrast, like night and day. But I love her cowls.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love her cowls too.
Yeah.
They're
They're
comfortable.
so easy to wear, and I don't know. There's just something about them.
Yeah.
And the way all the detail is like so professionally done with the I-cord edging and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really nice.
So what is the name of the colors that you use? You might have already said that.
Yeah. The green is called Farmer's Market,
But okay.
and the gray is called Fresh Sheets, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. It almost looks a little bit like a blue gray.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, and now I can wear it because we've shown it on the podcast.
Oh, you'll wear that so often.
I know.
So neutral.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's great.
It just like lays so well.
Yeah.
It's like a neck hug.
Yeah. All of her cowls just fit.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's perfected it.
Yeah.
Sorry for reaching back.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that's it for my FOs.
Yeah, that was actually a lot. And not just all me this time.
I know, I'm proud of myself.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's awesome. We had lots to share and got some knitting done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have whips?
Yeah, I'm in the knitting bug. No, I didn't bring any whips.
No.
I just have one whip,
Okay.
which is the second Musselburgh hat
Oh, right.
that I've started. That's a bit smaller
Oh, that's really pretty too.
than this
Ooh.
color.
Very pretty color.
So I'm like,
is this also Tana's fiber
Yeah.
art? Oh,
yeah,
her,
I think I don't know if the colorway is.
the way she does her yarn is
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah, it's perfect. So was that?
Would you call
Gonna
this
fade?
like a variegated?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess
Really?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
The first one was the colorway was teal.
Mhm.
And the second one, this one is splurge.
Okay. And were they originally gonna fade?
Yeah.
I want to. Can you hold up the other piece? I want to see.
Well, there was more. There's
Okay.
a few.
Oh, you got
yeah.
it as a set.
That would have
Yeah.
been so pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what sweater were you gonna knit?
The Andrew Maurer Find Your Fade, or
Gotcha.
So Faded, whichever. I can't remember which
I don't
one's
know
the
if you
shawl
can-
and which one's the.
See the stitch marker, but
Is
that's so cute.
that the Grinch one?
It's the Grinch
Oh.
one. It's like the Grinch. I don't know. He's stealing an ornament.
That is cute.
It's adorable. I love it.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
really
at like the
pretty.
halfway mark,
Mhm.
and then I just keep knitting till it's like 19 inches from the crown, and then I do the decreases, and then I'm done.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
I think I might get I need to cast something on. I think I might cast on a muscle bridge just to get
Oh
the
yeah,
needles.
it's just so
Yeah.
handy to have something like that.
Yeah, you just sit here
Yeah.
and knit away.
Yeah.
So as Karri mentioned earlier, she started. Well, we started it's called the Fair Isle Mitten M. What does that say? Calendar.
Calendar. Yeah.
Okay, the Fair Isle Mitten M Calendar, and it is by Susanna Winter. And basically, it's the same as the cowl. You get a clue every day, but it's right up until Christmas. So every day. So I'm only partway through.
And like the first 12 days is the left mitt or the right mitt, like
The
one
left,
of
I
them.
think
And
it's
then
you're
the
right.
next
The
12
left
days
is
is the other.
right.
So
And
there's
then
so
the
you-
last day you do the top
Yes.
and the thumb.
Yeah. So I have, except for the top and the thumb done, the first mitten done. So the left hand. I don't have a thumb hole because it's an afterthought thumb. And if you can
So
see, I put in my little selvage stitches to take out to do my thumb right here.
Mm.
And then I have this much of my second mitt done.
so nice.
Yeah.
Your colors are perfect.
That's cool, eh?
Mhm.
I love it. I just really, really need a new pair of mitts.
Yeah.
So I stuck with this one.
They'll be nice and warm because of the color work, right?
Yeah. And I just love it. It's the thing that I'm enjoying like the most about, I don't know, the cowls
Yeah,
that we've
just-
been working on, you know.
Pick up and
'cause
do a
Yeah.
section of color work a day.
it's just,
Yeah.
and it's not very much. It takes like a half an hour.
It's like
Oh,
what,
yeah.
like 9 to 11 rows a day or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
it's super quick. Yeah, I'd highly. It's not too late. Well, there was a process I think to sign up for it, right?
Yeah.
You have to,
It's through an app,
right?
and then they release the clues every day. When it's done, it's going to get released as a pattern to pay.
Oh,
okay.
is it
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyways, it's fun. It's a nice group of people knitting as well, and I post a photo, and lots of people post a photo every day of their progress, and it's really cool seeing how everybody's mitts are so different, unique, and beautiful because they're all beautiful. And I'm excited to have a new pair of mitts on December 25th. Or maybe the 26th.
Yeah.
December 25th is probably going to
A
be a
little
little
busy.
busy.
So busy. Yeah.
Maybe the 26th. Anyways, after
Nice.
Christmas. Yeah.
Nice.
And the colors that I'm using are just odds and ends. I think my main color, which is dark gray or a charcoal gray, is Bushes and Beaches. That brand. Sorry, I don't.
No, it's okay. No, I think that's right. It's just a funny name. Bouches.
Yeah, yeah,
I've heard of them though.
yeah. And they're fingering made. I didn't put it on my project page. And then all my other colors are just leftovers from other projects that I'm using up. Just kind of a scrappy version.
Are you just choosing your colors as you go?
I have 5 different colors that I'm using, alternating, like depending on what I think I should use during that section. So all my contrasting colors, there's 5 of them, and then I'm alternating each clue with either for the main color for the entire. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For the entire knit. So there's some cohesivity to it.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
a good
So,
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what she recommends? I know I signed
No,
up and I
you-
just didn't have time to do it.
No, you
Not
can do
at
whatever you
all.
want.
You can do whatever you
Okay.
want.
Some people change each row
Yeah.
to a totally different color, like they're not
Yeah.
Really?
using
So
like a main
some
color.
people are using
Wow.
actually 25 different colors.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
they pick 2
And
colors.
they look really good.
They do. They look great. Yeah. So you can do whatever you want. That's just what I chose. There's
Yeah.
some people who are just using 2 colors for the whole entire
Oh,
thing.
cool.
And then I've seen other ones that look nice, and it looks like they are using 3 colors. So once in a while, they'll throw in the 3rd color.
Oh, fun.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot. You can do it whatever way you would like. You know, like there's no rules to it.
That looks like fun. I
know.
do want to do it still. I was
You-
working on
you
my
would
test
like
it and
it.
just didn't have enough time.
I
but-
think you would really
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. They feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, I was struggling with my tension. I don't know what was going on the sides. They were getting like super wonky. And I don't know why I was struggling with my tension. So I almost think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go back and try to do it on DPNs.
Yeah.
For mine, I didn't have the needle size that she called for, so I went up a needle size.
And maybe that's what I need to do too.
Maybe if you try going up a needle size, because I think it calls for 2.5 millimeters, and I'm using 2.75.
Okay.
And I really and I'm doing the 3rd size. I think there's 4 sizes, so
Okay.
I'm doing the 3rd size. And I think it's turning out really well.
Yeah.
They're going to fit nicely.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I trying yours on. I'm gonna make the same
Yeah.
size and go. And good to know that you went up a needle size because any smaller it would have been too snug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that happened to me one time, Karri. Remember those colorwork socks that we knit?
Yeah.
I was having tension issues as well. You could see like ladders.
Yeah.
Like kind of like
It was like some were like loose stitches
Yeah.
and some were tight, so it was all like wonky. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong this time around.
That's too bad.
So I might still get back at them.
Yeah.
I just wasn't really enjoying it because of that.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
love the pattern. Like everyone's and watching all the
It's
photos
fun.
of people posting
Yeah.
that. It looks awesome.
maybe that's what
Yeah.
I'll cast on.
Yeah, there's so many things, eh?
I know.
To choose from.
I know. I need mittens though.
The only other whip that I have is what Karri showed earlier, is the oxbow socks.
Those are cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty color.
So this is the first one, so you can see that I'm probably about halfway done the first one. I intend to finish them in the new year for sure, as quickly as possible. So what I think you did yours was all one color. So I decided to do the contrast color at the cuff, and the toe is going to be, so it's going to be this color. I think this is a Northbound Knitting color from another project that I use or made. And then my main color is Mondim in their sock weight. So, and I looked up the pattern, and you can do, she has directions for fingering weight and sport weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this is not this is a
Oh, that's right. She
100%
does.
wool, right?
She does. She
Yeah.
has 2 different
Yeah.
versions.
Yeah.
I don't know what color this is. It's just a number, but it's kind of like a marled sort of like reddish,
It's really
reddish
pretty.
and white color. And it's Portuguese. It's just 100% Portuguese wool.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
No superwash in it. It's
No,
no,
it's-
super warm.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna be really nice.
Yeah. That's a
And I
pretty
like the
color.
contrast.
Yeah.
I thought those
totally.
went really
Yeah.
well together.
Very sharp.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I need to get those done because I love them.
It's a cute
It
little
makes me want to
diagram
go
too.
back to, and that's another sweater that I've been wanting to knit since like I started getting back into knitting, was the Oxbow cardigan.
Yeah.
Didn't you already knit
No.
one? Why
No,
did I think you did?
I think I was going to start on our very first episode that we
Yeah.
recorded,
Really?
and I
Yeah.
had the yarn for it,
Yeah.
and then I did not do it for some reason. I got distracted by all these other shiny things. So I still have the yarn, so I should really knit.
You
that.
should.
Yeah.
I want to do
Yeah.
that cardigan.
Yeah.
Or is it cardigan or sweater?
It's a cardigan.
Cardigan.
I totally
Yeah.
want to do that because I think
It's a long one, right?
I think it's
Yeah.
either,
Yeah.
but I think it's either bulky or worsted weight. So I think.
Bulky, yeah.
Oh, is it
So I
bulky?
think it would be
Ooh.
for a cardigan because they're usually a bit longer.
Mhm.
Like not too bad. I think it would go pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, I love that. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
It's a little fuzzy right now.
Yeah,
That is so
I love
nice.
it.
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
That one.
Hmm.
So many things to
I
knit.
know.
Oh my god, I know, it's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else, ladies?
No.
No,
I think I'm done too.
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm tired.
So yeah, don't forget make the Year of the Whips knit along in Ravelry.
Which will end on December the 31st, and I'm gonna close the thread. I'll probably give you a little bit of time into the 1st of January, but not much. So try to get it in if
Yeah.
you're participating for the 31st of December.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a beautiful prize for that in January when we podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then also don't forget about our giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if I'll have all the information listed below the video as how to enter, and you can just respond to the question of what was your most memorable highlight of
Moment, highlight,
Mhm.
something to celebrate of 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we're excited to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad we got a chance to podcast before the holidays, so we could wish everybody a happy holiday, happy
Yes.
safe holiday,
Yes.
and we hope you're with people you love, and
Enjoying the things that you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
and
yeah,
Take some
Getting a
time
break.
to rest.
we hope you're
Mhm.
healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And thanks for subscribing to our podcast.
Yeah,
It's
thanks-
great.
thanks
We
for
appreciate all your support.
We do, yeah, and we know we haven't been there as much as we'd like to, but we think things will get back to
2025
normal.
is our year.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
our year for sure.
Has to
Be prepared to see more of us.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, enjoy your holidays,
Mhm.
and we'll see you in the new year.
Yay.
Bye.